Arg, how are you this morning, time pirates? I am up. I'm tired today. Um, I think it's what happens though when I have two really good productive days. So by Wednesday, now I'm like, it's gonna be a struggle. I'll still get stuff done, but I can't see me matching the first 2 days because I spent so much energy getting all that stuff done, which was awesome. But I am tired. I'm really tired. Oh, let's see how everyone else is doing today. Maybe. And we have Dharma on. Good morning, Dharma. It's so good to see you. One good thing about the shift to daylight savings time is that I can spend time with you. Being in Arizona, it shifts. The sprint starts from 7 a.m. to 6 a.m. my time. Well, we are so happy to have you. Let's see. Swank says, howdy, everybody. Happy napping day. Oh, I'm totally taking a nap today. I'm so tired. Happy Dreams Day. Happy Johnny Appleseed Day. Ooh, I like Johnny Appleseed Day. Giving me the things I need, the sun and the rain and the apple seed. It's a prayer we used to sing in Girl Scouts before we would eat. And I always like that one.
Well, good morning.
Let's see. Good morning. How are you today, Alicia?
I still sound froggy, but I'm slowly but surely getting better.
Excellent.
Antibiotics are no more. I even had an extra dose, so I took that last night, but it is completely gone. So now I can only rely on the decongestant.
That's right. You like work, work, work. And Ren says, hello, hello, everyone. Good afternoon, Ren. Welcome in. Getting my PDF for the gods completed, aka my study notes that I'll be happy I made now instead of 3 days before my exam, right? Good job, Ren. I'm impressed. Nice forward thinking. I am writing semester tests next week, but that's besides the point. You
Mm.
got this. I have faith in you. Also, we'll hopefully get more of Crown of Midnight and Priory Red between all of that. Yeah, I am behind on Priory. Read Physical Book did not come up yesterday, and I was busy doing other things. I did finish Sword of Kaigen yesterday, though. So I started Project Hail Mary. Let's see. If you like cool characters and you really don't care very much about plot, then Sword of Kaigen I would recommend. My only problem is to get what I got out of it. It's just way too long. So it was took up too much of my time
Mm.
to get what I got out of it. I'd have a very different I still gave it 4.5 stars. Um but I wouldn't reread it and I'm not sure I would recommend it. Because it was a lot of forced reading. Nikki says, hello, good morning. I will be reading Day of Fallen Night. I need to make progress in it. It's due on the 13th. Oh, yeah, I got to get it done. It's a big boy. What do you got? 2 days?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yep,
it's
2 days.
time's a ticking.
Hmm. I'm probably going to have to renew my Libby book. Yeah, if no one else is waiting for it, you can renew it, right? Swank, I baked. I really think that Libby should consider the length of the book. And,
Agree.
if the book is over 500 pages, they should give us 3 weeks. And if it's over, 800 pages,
A whole
then they
month.
should give us a month. I really do. Um, Nikki, hello, good morning. I will be reading Day of Fallen Night. Need to make progress in it. Oh, sorry, I just read that. Swank, I baked yesterday. Nice. Cornbread muffins and lemon cupcakes. Ooh, I love. Were they lemon poppy cupcakes? I love lemon and poppies. I put real lemon juice in the batter and it became a science project. It made the cupcakes like sponge cake. Oh, yeah, it would. You have to balance the acid with baking soda. So if you balance the two, then it'll come out more cake like. Ren says, also, I'm getting kind of sick, which sucks. I'd rather be sick later on in the month when I'm not busy. Also, Swank, if you, instead of doing the lemon juice, you can put in the lemon um, zest and it gets really, really strong because it's the oils that give you the flavor, not the juice. So put in the lemon zest in. You don't have to change anything chemically. And then that'll give you the flavor. And then with the juice, you can just make a simple syrup with lemon juice. and then you can just like brush that over the cupcakes or the muffins when they come out of the oven. That would be my recommendation. I've made a few in my lifetime, if you could tell. Ren said, also, I'm getting kind of sick, which sucks. I'd rather be sick later on in the month when I'm not busy. Yeah, that's the sad part, right? But sick never comes with, it's convenient, does it, Alicia?
Nope. It is not
Absolutely.
convenient for me to have bronchitis right now, so,
Nope. So it says, making coffee now. Excellent. I just used the last of my cherry almond creamer, and I'm very sad. I'm like, oh no, it's the last one. Ren says, I nap every day, but I love that there's a dedicated day. Yeah, right? Yeah, I can't. I could nap every day, but I don't have time every day. Last 2 days I did not. No, that's not true. I took an hour nap on Monday. Yesterday I did not nap. So like I've been like working and working and working, and I'm just tired. So I
The other
will
day,
definitely be napping today. I'm sorry.
Yeah. The other day, I took a 2-hour nap.
Well, you were sick. You needed it.
Well, not only that, though, but it's just like I was trying to get stuff done, but it was just like I am so unmotivated. I was like, I'm going to take a nap.
I love it. Dharma says, I haven't read Project Hail Mary, but I did read The Martian. Both the book and the movie were a lot of fun. I've seen The Martian movie. I did not read it. And I'm reading Project Hail Mary for book club for our in real life book club. We chose this book, and then we're going to go see the movie. So we're going to we're going to compare the book and the movie. The book club is, and I think that's really fun. So we're going to have a good time doing that.
I have not read any of them.
Let's see. Swank says, Kelly, the master baker. Say that very carefully. Enunciate. And the cupcakes are good. Yay! I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Yeah, I love baking. I really do. Swank says, I want to see Hail Mary, but I have to wait for it on streaming. Yeah, like I said, because this was a book club thing, it was a great excuse. I can't even tell you the last time I saw a movie in the theater. Like, I can't remember. It's been so long, I couldn't even tell you what it was. I'm sure if I sat down and thought about it for a while, I could come up with it.
I think mine was a Marvel movie.
I cannot remember what mine was.
Possibly Quantumanium? I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I didn't see that in the theater. I really can't remember. Nikki, I now have till the 25th to finish Day of Fallen Night. Oh, look, they let you renew it. That's awesome. I'm currently at 13%, so I'm hoping I finish it. It's so good. Yeah, I'm loving Priory. I just didn't, like I said, I'm using Spinner Wheel. It's how I'm getting so much done, and Read Physical did not come up. So I did not get to that. But
that was my fault.
Yeah, I'm not kidding about the yawning. I'm so tired. God, I wish coffee woke me up. I'm so jealous of all you dang people with neurotypical brains that can drink coffee and it wakes you up. I don't know. It's like magic. Magic. I wish I had anything that would do that for me. Anything. Molly says, I am under a tornado watch and the high winds have already knocked out power once. So if I disappear, oh no, Molly, be safe.
Yes.
Be safe. We'll be back tomorrow. You go be safe.
Well, Kelly will be here tomorrow. I will be at a math bowl competition for Lorelei.
That's so exciting. I did all the competitions when I was a kid. All the Prove You're Smart competitions.
Well, we know she's smart. And Miss Kent, she's the one that's in charge of the little team or whatever. She's saying that Lorelei, so the way that the kids were chosen is they were the top of their class when it come to assessments. There we go. And even though there's like, I think it's like a team of 4 or 5, even though all 4 of them or all 5 of them are there, Lorelei is shy enough that she won't say anything unless the answer is wrong. And 9 times out of 10, she gets the answer before the other people. So the lady was like, she's smart. Like, she doesn't like to speak up unless it's like she knows she's right.
Oh, I thought you said she doesn't speak up unless the answer's wrong. I was very confused.
No, it's like, so like she'll do the math herself. And if she knows it's right and the other kids say it's a different answer, she'll go, no, that's wrong. It's this and this is why.
Mm.
So she only speaks up when the other kids get it wrong. And she goes, no, it's this. Because the thing that when they do it is, from what I've understood, is that they have 5 minutes to work on a problem. The faster they get it done, the more points they get.
Mhm.
So I was just like, wait, what? So anyway, we have to go to this competition, and she has to be there at 8:45 in the morning, and it starts promptly at 9.
Yeah, competitions, they need to start promptly. Trust me. These things have got to be timed properly. Yeah, watching the robotics competition this weekend was so much fun. I love that stuff. They didn't have that one when I was a kid. I wish. I totally would
Math?
have done it. No, they had math when I
Oh,
was
the
a kid. They
robotics.
didn't have the robotics.
No, that's a
That
newer
was so
thing.
cool.
I'm so new to these competitions. This is our first one.
Yeah, I did all of them. I did academic Super Bowl and decathlon, and like they have Destination Imagination. They didn't have that when I was a kid either. I totally would have done
What
that
is
as well.
that?
DI is awesome. I highly recommend, especially your kids are so creative and stuff. They're creative and smart. I'd highly recommend DI. Both of my kids made it to state once with their teams, but it's
What
really
is it?
really cool. It's called Destination Imagination, so it's just called DI.
Imagination.
But they do really cool things. So there's like a build team, and then there's a do good deeds team, and there's a like a performance team, and so they have different teams and they try out for them. There's an improv team, um, and they all get a problem that they have to solve.
Huh.
And so it's really cool to watch them creatively solve these problems.
Huh.
No, somebody told me they did have DI when I was a kid. It just wasn't
Called
where I
that?
was, right? It wasn't as
Wow.
widely spread, but highly recommend that one. It's great for the kids. Remember, my philosophy for children, which is why I volunteered all the time, and I was always volunteering for all of these things, was because mine was the busier you keep your children, the less trouble they get into. And then the more things that they experience when they're young, ready the more ready they are to do whatever they want to do for a living. Right? The more things
Hmm.
they're exposed to, the more things they see, the more they could say, "Ooh, that's what I want to do." Um, so, just my personal parenting philosophy. Um,
That's what we try to do, expose them to everything.
yeah, which is why my kids didn't get in trouble either. They were too busy to get in trouble. So I said my kids are not like some kind of special good kid. They just when you keep them so busy, it was great.
That's true.
And not that they never had time off. We took time off too, and we traveled and did things, and they did things they chose to do. When they were little, I did more choosing, and as they got older, they did more choosing, right? And I always made them try a thing, like a sport or something. Like with Xander, we tried t-ball, and he was bored out of his mind, and I was like, okay, how about soccer? And soccer, and we always had a thing: when you sign up for something, you have to complete it. So
Right.
t-ball, even though he was bored out of his mind, we're like, you're completing this entire season. You signed up for it. We talked about it. You wanted to do it. And he was like 4. But I was like, nope, that's when you start, right? Training them. And I was like, you're completing the whole thing. Now, at the end of this season, if you don't want to do it again, you never have to do it again. But you
Right.
committed to this season, you're finishing this season. And so that's just how we raise them for all the things. And I always laughed at Xander because in soccer, which he did the longest, he liked soccer the most out of all the sports. And in the middle of the soccer season, he'd always want to quit. And I was like, nope, you cannot quit. You're going all the way to the end. And at the end of this season, if you still want to quit, no problem, right? We will do something else. Because I was always like, you can't do nothing. You don't have to do this thing anymore, but you can't do nothing. And so in the middle, he inevitably would want to quit, wouldn't let him. By the end of the season, I'm like, all right, now's your chance. Do you want out? You want to do this again? And he was like, no, I'll do it again. And it happened like for 5 years in a row.
He's like, all right, I'm done with this. And you're like, no, you finish.
Yeah. It was just so funny. I was like, you crack me up, dude. Uh, let's see. Let's see. Zwank was laughing. Molly says, Zwank says it rained all night. So up north Texas. Yeah, it looked like there was some tornadoes heading over, at least in the east of you, Zwank. So I don't know if anything hit near you. Molly says, yeah, so the tornado watch. And Molly says, I think that's a good idea, Kelly. Have a great day. Absolutely. You stay safe. Stay safe.
Yes.
And Dharma says, I was on math team in high school. Oh, look, Dharma, we're the same kind of cool, which is not cool. And I don't care because it made me happy. Still makes me happy. All right, so I am writing this morning. I'm so tired it's going to be hard, but I'm going to try. And some words are better than no words. So
I got to get my notebook so I can do some writing.
68,232 words. Yeah, this book's definitely going too long.
Oh, look, I have my notes. Yay, I have my notes.
Dharma's like, nerdy is cool. I mean, I agree. Obviously, you agree. I mean, we are doing writing sprints, so apparently.
Yep.
All right, you ready? Here we go. I'll see y'all in 30. And there was our first sprint. How did we do today? Didn't get any writing done, but I'm feeling pretty good as I'm reading it. So I guess it's not completely trash. That's nice. How'd you do, Alicia?
I did things.
Yay, things.
This one for some reason is not telling me my word count, and I don't know why. But
If
I
you're
did.
in Word, if you click the bottom little thing, you can switch what it's telling you. It'll say word count, it'll say characters, it'll say different things. Sometimes if you click it on accident, it'll go away.
So I wrote 308.
Nice.
And I had my breakfast sandwich.
Very cool. Very cool. I've been eating instant oatmeal this week. Who knows what I'll eat next week? Last week it was boiled eggs. Instant oatmeal this week. It just has to be something already ready so I can just get enough in me so that I can function. And look, even that wasn't enough this morning, but we can only do the best that we can.
I had one of the pancake breakfast sandwiches from Jimmy Dean.
Very cool. Dharma says, I reached the 40K point in my rough draft. That's my halfway point. Yay! Good job. Nicely done. It's nice to reach halfway. I like that. Courtney says, hello, passing through as I finish up reviews, going to bed soon, work next few days. Ugh, talk about tired. You got this, Courtney. You got this. Thanks for stopping by. It was good to see you. Lindsay says, hi, guys. Currently reading Cursed Daughters, which is the newer book by Oyenkhan Brathwaite, who wrote My Sister the Serial Killer. Nice. I own that one. I need to read that one. Courtney says, Lindsay, this is on my list to read next month. Is it good? Lindsay says, I'm 15% in, loving the writing style. Cool, cool. That's nice. Alicia said, hey to Courtney. And Vanessa joined us. Hello, Vanessa. Good morning. Morning, pirates. Arg. And Alicia said, hey to Vanessa. Vanessa said, hi back. Nikki says, I got to page 252 in the first sprint. Yay, nicely done.
Nice.
And Courtney says, hi to Alicia. Swank says, did my morning pages. Ren says, got all my notes for industrial psych done. What's industrial? Right? Like, do you ask buildings how they feel? I don't understand. Or is it the designing of the buildings to affect the psychology of the people using them? I'm like, what is that? That's very fascinating. Courtney, all my reviews done. Nicely done, Courtney. And Dharma says, I've written 588 this morning. Nicely done. Good job. I hope to be more productive in the next sprint.
So industrial psychology, or industrial/organizational psychology, is the scientific study and application of psychological principles to the workplace, aiming to boost employee performance, well-being, and organizational efficiency. I learned something new.
All those words went in one ear and out the other, just for the record. Okay.
Basically boosting the performance of a company.
Sorry, my daughter just came home from taking her test. Now I've got dogs and kids and Swank. Yep, got that. Ren got all my notes for industrial psych done. I read that. All my reviews done. 588 words. And Charles joined us. Our morning time pirates. Coffee and contemplation time. That's basically all I'm doing at this point. Not that the coffee's waking me up at all. It's very frustrating. Very frustrating. And finished Alchemize last night. Now moving to A Fate Inked in Blood. Excellent. How'd you like Alchemized? Charles says, hydrate and save. I did save. Ren says, industrial psychology is basically HR. Ah, gotcha. Okay. That I get. That makes sense. That's a very fancy word for HR.
I have
that, Jenna. Industrial psychology is HR.
Just probably like, what?
No, she's like, yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Awesome. All right. Well, let's dive back into the next sprint, and I will see how my daughter feels. The puppies are playing too rough. Quit hurting him. Cora's being obnoxious. All right. For the record, he taught her. She like really took it to the next level, but he did teach her.
Yeah.
he's put her. Jenna's put Cora in air jail,
Yeah.
except she's very big and you can't hold her very long. Vanessa says, I fucking hate this computer. I am going to reboot during the next sprint because it won't recognize my external speakers. Ugh. I will never buy another Acer again. Fucking POS. Yeah, I'm sorry. Charles says, Alchemized was dark and visceral, but very good. Oh, well, I'm glad you liked it.
Oh, good to
I'm
know.
glad you liked it. All right. I'm going to zap into the next sprint. And here we go. I'll see y'all in 30. And that is our second sprint. I am busy surviving. That I will take as the win for today. How about you, Alicia?
Um, if you hear chirping, it's because I have cardinals right outside my window.
Aw, I
There's a
love that.
pair of them.
Aw, it is spring. It's time for baby cardinals.
And I got 557 words.
So I don't know. Do they stay in breed for you guys? I swear ours go north to breed. I don't think we have baby
I don't
cardinals, but I
know.
can't remember now. I am not a birdie expert.
I have no idea. I could probably Google it, but they have been hanging out lately in
Aw.
our bushes, and I've noticed that the fire lilies are coming back again. We never had this flower when we first moved in, and like probably I think this is going on year 4. And they just showed up one day. It's kind of like a vine, and then there's like this big like open flower, and it opens just like this, and it just looks like a lily, but it, I don't even know. I don't know where it came from.
How pretty. Don't fight it. Don't fight it. Yeah, we have to hear the feral flower story from Vanessa today because that sounds like a feral
Ooh.
flower to me.
I mean, it could be. It's not native, I can tell you that much.
All right, let's see. This is ridiculous. I should not be this tired.
Ooh,
And let's see. Vanessa was having trouble with her computer, and Lindsay asked, "Are your drivers updated and Windows updated?" Charles says, "Trigger warnings aplenty." Oh, for Alchemized. Courtney says, "Okay, I'm off to bed. Have a great day. You too, Courtney. Sleep well." Vanessa, "Okay, speakers fixed. Stupid things." I'm sorry. Jean says, "Hello, Kelly and Alicia. Writing this morning. Yay."
Very nice. Hello,
Vanessa
hello.
says, "Morning, Jean." Ren says, "Made it to 16% in Crown of Midnight. Good progress."
Nice.
Nikki, "I got to page 278 in Day of Fallen Night and got some encouragement from a friend." Oh, yay! Go, friend. Good job. We always need those friends that boost us up. Swank says, "I love cardinals. They do not migrate. They are in most of North America. They don't migrate." Okay, cool. So there must be baby cardinals here, and I just haven't seen them.
I know, I'm
Vanessa,
beginning to wonder if they're building a nest in my bushes then.
it's definitely a feral flower. Yeah, see, it's a feral flower. That one, Alicia.
Yeah. It's a
Be
very
careful.
pretty
Sometimes
one.
they bite. You know.
I mean, this one, when I Googled it, it said if you ingest it, it's poisonous. Although
See,
I
it
don't
will
know why
bite.
you would
So,
ingest that flower. But
well,
it
I mean,
also has medicinal purposes.
it's poisonous, but it has medicinal. Okay, whatever.
Like, you can't
Google's
ingest
weird.
it, but if you use it in a different format, then I don't know. That's what Google said.
Google says lots of things.
Yeah, I don't. I just go, you know what? It's brightly colored. Don't touch it.
I mean, I touch them all the time. They're beautiful. I mean, you can eat like violets and stuff, and they're brightly colored, and petunias and
That's true.
peonies. You can eat all of those.
And what is it? Dandelions?
Dandelions, yep.
Well, this one I don't trust it. And when it says fire lily, I mean, I don't know.
I just think it's weird. It's called a lily because you said it's a vine, it's not a bulb. Because lilies usually are bulbs. So
I mean, I don't. Let me see if I can pull up a picture because it's vine like because it grows like that, but then it like sprouts. There's like 4 of them out there right now.
because it also wouldn't just fly in if it's an actual lily. But sometimes common names and scientific names they don't actually align, right?
True.
Let's see. Well, it definitely looks like a lily.
All right, let me see if I can turn this way down so you can actually see it. It looks like that.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, so that's what I just looked up. Um,
It's very, very
they're herbaceous
fiery.
perennials. Yeah, so they climb or scramble over other plants. So they are not bulbs. Interesting. I don't know. I'm not a bird genie or expert. I'm also not a plant expert. So, it is what it is. I don't know if I'm an expert in anything right now. I'm going to try to be an expert in taking a nap today. I feel like someone hit me with a truck. I must not have slept at all last night. I can't always tell. Vanessa says, sorry, Lindsay, missed your question about drivers. My computer goes super weird if it's gone into sleep mode, which is every night. Random things stop working in the morning. That is frustrating. Swing says, almost finished my daily books. Yay, Swing. What flower was it? Never mind. There you go. You got it. Sweet. It says it's native to Africa, the stuff I just looked up. So.
Oh, flower it was called a fire lily.
Gloriosa superba. Sub-Saharan Africa, Madagascar, Seychelles, Indian subcontinent, and Southeast Asia. That's where it's native to. So.
So
Someone
how
brought
did
it
it
to
get in
Florida.
my front yard?
Because somebody brought it to Florida and started growing it, and then it has spread. Just like so many other things. And propagation from seeds, yet, so it's not bulbs. Mm-hmm. So it's not a actual lily. Interesting.
It likes sandy soil. Well, there you go. We've got sandy soil here in Florida.
Do you? I thought you had a lot of clay too. I'm not as familiar with Tampa.
I think we have a little bit of both. It's like clay underneath, but at the top it's like sandy.
Nikki says, I'm having a frustrating day because of a medication. Everything except water tastes like metal. Ugh, that's
Ew.
not good.
I'm sorry.
Fixes my headaches, leaves metal taste. I mean, maybe it's a great weight loss drug. Do you want to lose any weight? Is this a
Oh no.
No headaches, no appetite? I mean, it can solve 2 problems. Who needs Ozempic?
Hopefully, it'll stop tasting like metal.
Yeah, because once you get something that actually fixes your headaches, it's hard to find something else. But if this is a side effect that doesn't fix itself, there are other meds, right? So hopefully, yeah, that's not good. Awesome. Don't take away one of the few joys I have in life. All right, we're going to go back and do our last sprint. Hey, think about me being tired. I'm not talking very much, so we're getting through them.
We're getting things done.
Well, no, I wouldn't go that far, but we're getting through the sprints. I said, man, 2 days of lots and lots of work have just made me super tired. But I should be able to take a nap and be okay. Like if I could have slept 2 more hours this morning, I'd probably be fine. But I couldn't. I had to get up to do this. So tomorrow, which by the way, I prefer to do this. But I'm going as soon as I'm done with this. I am going straight back to bed. So all right, here we go.
Isis is yelling. She wants to come back in.
She says, "Let me in."
Yep.
All right, here we go. And that was our last sprint. And I am struggling. I'm going straight to bed. We'll see if just a little nap picks me up. Remember one time I said you can't change the way your brain works, but you can learn how it works and work around it.
Right.
When I'm this tired, I'm going to do nothing all day but like play solitaire on my computer as I'm trying to fight through it and say, no, I have stuff to do. But I have found if I just give in and take a nap, then when I wake up, I can actually do stuff. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a nap so that I can get up and actually do stuff rather than waste my whole day like playing solitaire because I'm just trying to make my brain do something. I'm so tired. This is ridiculous.
Sometimes you just need that reset.
And we've got 100 Pages book club tonight, so I need to sleep.
We do.
I don't understand. Being this tired, I can push through like if I have an event I have to do or if you know what I mean? Like if there's something I have to do. But when it's like things that I'm making myself do all day long anyways, no way. I have to sleep. I will not be able to do it.
No, that's fair.
Oh my gosh, it's ridiculous. The frustrating part is usually when I'm this tired, I know why. Right. And right now, I have no idea why I'm this tired. I should not be this tired. I'm exhausted.
I got 217 words that time.
Nice.
And I let in Isis, and now she's meowing somewhere in the house.
Maybe she didn't want in. She just wanted to meow. She was singing the song of her people.
No, I mean, she came in because I like looked at her and I was like, do you want to come in or not? And I like had to like move almost out of the doorway so that she could walk in. And I was
she's like excuse me.
Yeah, she's like, I need this much space.
I need the entire doorway for the royal presence.
Right. Sometimes I wish.
Yeah.
But then she I heard her in the litter box and she was over at the food bowl and now she's like meowing somewhere and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Gotcha. Nikki said that the metal taste is a long-term side effect. Ugh. Ew. That's frustrating. I am so sorry. Medication solves one problem, causes another. We're still in the dark ages when it comes to that stuff. We're doing the best we can. Vanessa, I'm going to grab a shower during the sprint so I'm not gross for my stream. Excellent.
Fair.
Vanessa says, whoa, made it back in time for the chatty bit. Excellent. So glad. I don't know if I'm going to make your stream or not because we'll see because I have got to collapse. I literally have to collapse. Just feeling bad for the puppy because she's going to have to go in her kennel until I am ready to function. I'll give her a bone. She'll be fine. And Nikki got to page 306 in the Day of Fallen Night. Woohoo, over 300. Something about renewing it, like really made the pages come in. I like it. Vanessa, I'm streaming today on Twitch and YouTube at the top of the hour. Absolutely. If I lay down, because who knows, I'm this tired, I might lay down for 20 minutes and wake up refreshed, or I might sleep for 2 hours. I don't know. But I cannot sleep more than 2 hours because then I'm more tired when I wake up. So, Vanessa says, thanks for sprints, y'all. Have a good nap, Kelly. Thank you. Lindsay says, oh, I forgot I could have been reading A Book of Doors. Oh, yeah, that's what we're doing tonight. That's right. So come on, Lindsay. It's almost your night. So, yeah, I've got to catch up. We're going to be ending at part 5.
Yes.
So I will be there tonight and awake because I'm taking a nap. So, Zwank says I'm at 72% in Book of Doors. I'll make it to 200 pages by tonight's sprints. But 200 pages is 50%. I'm very confused. Vanessa says cats run. Oh, you mean you're 70% of where we're supposed to be? If that's what you mean, I totally get it. Vanessa's like, cats run the world. Yeah, they certainly seem to. They at least run the households. I don't know. Right now, the puppy's running the household. Like having an infant, right? If you have a toddler, the toddler runs the household. Yeah, that's... Oh, I'm at page 172. Okay, that makes sense. I gotcha. Cool.
I was like, hold on.
I know. I was so confused for a minute. I was like, wait a minute. All right. And Ren said made it to 24% in Crown of Midnight. Look at that progress.
Nice.
Ren says thanks for sprints, Kelly and Alicia. Vanessa, we should be happy they're not more motivated to really take over. Also true. They're like, I could totally take over, but nap.
I mean,
Nikki said it kicked me in high gear, renewing it, right? You were like panic mode reading now. Yeah, I get that. I totally get that. Especially when you're liking it. You're like, you can't have it back. I love this.
Yep.
And Alicia put Vanessa's stream up, and Vanessa will be on for at least 3 hours, Kelly. Oh, okay, good. Then I will come back. I shall at least see you there. So should be there when you awaken from your slumber. Perfect. Vanessa says thank you, Alicia, and Swank says thanks for Sprint. See you tonight. Absolutely. So see you tonight on Alicia Sprints. You better put that in there too, Alicia.
Oh yeah.
So 100 Pages Book Club is tonight at 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern. And we'll be reading up to part 5 in House of Doors by Gareth Brown. Are you going to give Zepho smooches before I leave? Because I'm totally going right to bed. Love you. As he goes off to work and I go back to bed. Just like Dragon. I don't know. You're getting old now. We don't do Dragon Con quite like that anymore. We used to stay up late partying, and he used to stay up all night partying, and I would get up earlier and go to the writing stuff. But yeah, too old now. There's no all night partying for us anymore.
Ow.
There you go. And the link is in there. So we will see y'all tonight and in Vanessa's sprints later on. And thank you very much. And I look forward to making more progress in Book of Doors.
Arg.
Arg.